What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got a treat for you. Well, really a treat for me. This is one of the first RVs that I ever did that really blew up. This is the 2025 Salem Grand Villa 42 View. This is an incredible floor plan. I think you guys have probably seen it before, because if you've watched my channels before, the 42 View and kind of the bigger brother, the 44 View, have accumulated over 200 million views for me across all the platforms. Absolutely insane, but I think they do a really good job at, one, keeping the cost down low, the aesthetics up high, and the functionality there for you. Now, the difference between the 42 View and the 44 View is the 42 View is going to value things like pantry space and countertop space, but it's only got one bathroom. Now, the bathroom is absolutely incredible, but when they first came out with this, that was the major complaint. Only having one bathroom, having your master bedroom over here and your bathroom over there. Now, the 44 View, while it does have decent countertop space and pantry space, it does have a half bath. So if that's something that's more suitable to you, I'll put a link for that down in the description so you can kind of bounce one off the other. But aesthetically, they're pretty darn similar. It's going to be the same thing as the Salem and the Wildwood Grand Lodge as well. So they're going to be sister products. The only thing you're going to see a difference on is going to be the decals. So all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, including a link for Funtown RV's North Detroit location, where I am recording today for one of their lot parties, will be down in the description. But let's go ahead and get into the darn thing. Again, it's the 2025 Salem Grand Villa 42 View. And if you guys got a moment, just drop a comment, say hello. Helps me out in a number of ways. Or if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. But this was the first RV that had dual drop frames that I'd ever seen. And a drop frame is like just what you see there, where the frame drops down to give you good head height for the bedroom, but also good height for the loft. They also do the same thing for the bathroom down there. But I mean, man, I'll tell you, this brand has come a long way. They've always looked good, but I love the kind of Olympic style lighting that they have there. I think the tones of this look really nice, and the blade lighting, when it first came out with it, this thing absolutely blew my mind. I mean, what do you guys think about this waterfall finish island? First brand to utilize that I recall. But for an RV that doesn't break the bank, they also got some pretty pinkies up features. Like right over here is going to be your switchboard. I've got them all on right now, but you can also flip off like individual ones, and then these are going to be automatic shades, and the TV on a televator will drop down as well. So all with a click of a button, as you can see there. So pretty darn nice to have that functionality, because you do have these massive open windows. There's also going to be emergency exit, so pull, push, and plop. You can get out in a hurry, but it's nice to be able to block out the sun when you don't want that natural light to come in. But again, the blade lighting is going to be all on a dimmers. You're going to have things like the TikTok sinks. You got the little fancy pants cup cleaner, stainless steel undermounted bowl with all these devices, and then the high-rise faucet. Whoosh, 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 hitting those dishes from all angles. You also have your waterfall finish there too as well. I forget what the material is for the cabinetry. It's not a wood. Kind of feels like a plastic, but it looks really nice. But basically it won't warp over time, or get if water sits on it or something like that, it won't blow up for you. But this is what I'm talking about for the 42 View, for the countertop space and the big pantry, because your refrigerator is over here, which on the 44 View, that is where your bathroom is going to be. But residential appliances, you have your control panel. This is going to be the dimmer switch right there. And you can also take nice hot long showers right there with the Suburban tankless on-demand hot water heater. So the refrigerator is going to be residential. It's a 12 volt. Since this is a destination RV, it's more meant to, plop and drop and sit down at the campground. So going with the more residential refrigerator just flat out makes sense. Just like the one inside your home, you got the ice maker, plenty of room, kind of the works there. But man, I do love this. I like the accent lighting there below, but I love how you just have a really nice dinette area, but it's also a good place for some apple juice pong and different games. You got 4 stools set up there, but you could easily fit 5 people. Now right over here, they actually have a price sheet. Usually when I do these at the manufacturer, I never get to see the pricing, because it's been a while since I've been, sitting down selling these things every day. But MSRP $102,688 and 75 cents a Rooney, for an everyday low price of $76,988. So with your money down, which is usually based on 20% down for most places. Yeah, there you go. 240 months, 8.99% APR, 20% down for a monthly payment of $554. You know, obviously if you qualify for something like that. Soft close finish for the drawers, and you can see there's plenty of them. You also have good overhead storage here as well. And you have a little tiny mini lip right there just to help keep things from, you know, rolling around on you. You're also going to see you got a microwave with a snack menu. Who doesn't like that? Getting fancy with it. 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings and enough room in the oven to cook up a turkey. You also got the solid surface countertops, which, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And yeah, I'll tell you, it's been a heck of a day. I drove about 5 hours to get here for the lot party. A little bit cooler than I anticipated, so I didn't bring any pants with me. So you can see I'm rocking the bare legs and the Skechers right there. But man, it's fun to be up at a lot again. I forgot about what that feeling is on a busy Saturday. You know, everyone's like hyped up. You're selling campers. You know, you're having a good time. People are happy. You're happy. Just a nice, just fun to get back into it. I might have to come up. I might have to sell at a show, you know, one time. What do you guys think? You think it'd be kind of fun if I came back and sold for a show? Give it like one big hurrah. But like even like this right here, kind of with that crescent shape, I think that is so nice. But look at that window. Now this sofa here, you got yourself your L couch. It does pull out to make some additional sleeping. So this makes like one really nice size sleeping spot. You also have a fireplace with the mirrored reflective finish. So you can see the old Sketcher right there. But I just think that looks super sharp. Again, the TV is on a televator with the control on the wall that I showed you earlier. Now, I'm going to show you this loft. Well, first off, you got a little bit of hidden storage right there. So perfect place for all your wife's, you know, books and crystals and healing and whatever she's got going on. But so right here, you actually have, and let me turn this around. What's nice about this compared to other brands, and I'm not going to point out, you know, any specific ones, but most of them you can't sit in. I'm a 6 foot, you know, I'm a guy, you know, I mean, I'm just a big dude. And you can't sit upright in them. Like right now I'm stretching out my neck and I'm hitting it. But that means that your kids can sit up here, you know, absolutely no problem. So you have yourself a little bit of shelving right there. You're also going to have windows on either side, but also you have outlets too. So you get enough space. And it's the same thing with the other one. The other loft, just a little bit bigger. But I just like the fact that you can actually sit in it, because otherwise you're like this, and that's just not comfortable. You know, when I'm chasing my terror, little hurricane of a 3-year-old up there, because you know darn well she's going to run from you at some point, refuse to come down and laugh that dad can't crawl up there. And now you have the opportunity to chase her down in her tracks, tickle torture the bejeebers out of her. Big, big old bathroom, again on that drop frame, so the porcelain foot flush throne. Normally I stand in the showers, but I don't want to get any antifreeze in my, well, you know what? I think I can bust out a clean spot. So right here, I'm kind of halfway in, halfway out. I'm not trying to get my feet all dirty, but you got about 6'3", 6'4" for head height there. You also have the fancy shower head here. So you got the 4 ports of water spitting out. So I like to see that. And you got a place where you can hike up a leg or do something of that nature. But I do like the porcelain throne that's in there. And this one, I believe I saw, yeah, has the optional washer and dryer too, you know, which is nice. So since you can use this, you know, you'll be able to use that a little bit more residentially, you know, in this. The old Turbo Steamer Stink Sucker 3000 right there. And then you have your fuse box, a little bit of storage here. And then, of course, you know, you got a pull-out drawer. And then you just got kind of like a little access latch along with a place for maybe like some toothbrushes or something. More solid surface. You also got a mirror for the old bowling gun, baby. I like that lighting system there too. But yeah, I'm excited, man. Salem 2026 should be a crazy year for them like it always is. I think that'll make a good thumbnail right there. Actually, if you guys don't mind here, I'm going to get one. Action. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Now, we're going to go all the way across. But again, I mean, you got the kitchen, you got the pantry. If you want the half bath, you can put it there. It'll move the refrigerator over there and shorten up some of the pantry space there. But if that's not something that you're, you know, too keen on, like I don't have any problem going across the camper to go to the bathroom. But I'll tell you, judging by the comments I got, people were in complete uproar. Couldn't believe that there wasn't 2 RVs, 2 bathrooms in an RV. It's like, dang. I don't know what kind of camping you guys do, but I want to go with you because you guys are obviously rich. All right, so windows on both sides. You have outlets, USBs, and universal Cs. Overhead storage. I like the decor set back there, but really nice open windows. And the other thing is, too, is right now you can see there's a lot of walking and moving and grooving room. However, There is more when you take into account that this bed actually flips up, sort of how it says right there with the Versa tilt. So then you get access to, you know, a little bit of storage here underneath, but you can also get dressed a little bit easier, a little bit more functional. You can put a TV right here too as well. You got all the cable hook ends, but I like how you also have an extra fireplace there too as well. And then you got some hanging rooms and then more so right there. But I mean, what do you guys think? Again, this is the 2025 Salem Grand Villa 42 view. And yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button, drop your comments, drop your questions. Now we're going to head around the outside, probably spend like 2-3 minutes or so out here, kind of really show you where everything is located. All right, so in case you missed it, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes will be down in the description of this video. Now, right out here, you can really see what I'm talking about with that drop frame. So you can see the extra framing right here, and then you'll see it again down there as well. Again, that's what allows you to have the head height for the bedroom and the loft, or the bathroom and the loft. The windows are all tinted. You can really see that it kind of blocks out now. This also opens up for like a little pie window, which I can show you the ledge here that you can put a little table on here in a second. But I mean, look how big that awning is with the soft glow there up underneath. You got the JBL speakers, so marine grade exterior speakers right here. So those things get bumping. You got one here, one right down there, along with some cable and outlet plugins for a TV. And then there's going to be where you're going to hook up that little outdoor tabletop where you can put open up that window and kind of get access to it. Dual axle, but again, this is a destination RV, so you're probably not going to be pulling this thing along. And if you are, it's not going to be too much. I mean, it'll tow like a bag of bricks, but it is really nice and spacious and roomy. Heading up on the back, you got the cable hookup located right here. You also might notice that little black bar. That's going to be for the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So basically, it's a pretty cool little place. I'll tell you, it's a cool dealership. It's not a massive dealership, but it is nice. It's got everything you need. It's also got a really cool tree over there. It's got a nice tree over there. But yeah, pretty nice place. I like it. I'm gonna have to come back here. 5-hour drive, so not too awful either compared to some of the places. I'm going down to Texas again later this month too, by the way. But yeah, you can get on top of the roof, you know, check your seals, check your slides. You got your 50 amp connection right here along with one of your dump valves. And then your sewer outlet will be right here located along with your low point drains and your black tank flush. So that way you can, it's basically a sprinkler system for your poop tank, help flush everything out. And that's the back end of that Suburban on-demand hot water heater. And I do like how they included these slide toppers. You can see right here, slide topper right there, no slide topper over there. So it really helps prevent some of that debris. And I usually don't get to be able to go that close to them, but pretty nice. All right, guys, I think that's about all she do. But again, my name is Hunter. This is the 2025 Salem Grand Villa 42 view. Have a great day. See you. Meow.